The session is now called to order. Everybody is requested to rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, buyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka masisingil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit kong bakaw, may ilang ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang may magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng maraming pagsinta, buhay langit sa dilim mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mamapit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please remain standing for a minute of silent prayer. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we defer the calling of the roll of the Honorable Member.
Otherwise known as the Philippine Competition Act. Representative Suarez.
Committee on Economic Affairs.
Resolutions. House Resolution 2469, commending and congratulating the Iglesia ni Cristo for a recently concluding series of lingap sa mamamayan in Taiwan, Thailand, Malaysia, Macau, and Hong Kong. Representative Castelo.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2470, expressing the sense of the House, condemning the cold-blooded killing of Randy Felix Malayao, an activist, a nationalist, a human rights defender, and a peace advocate. Representative Zarate Tino de Jesus Castro Brosas Casilao Ilago.
Committee on Public Order and Safety.
House Resolution 2471, urging the CHED to scrap its Memorandum Order Number 20, which excludes Filipino, Panitikan, and Constitution as required subjects in college. Representative Ilago.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Resolution 2472, urging the Committee on Higher and Technical Education to oppose the imminent commercialization of PUP brought about by its proposed revised charter. Representative Ilago.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Resolution 2473, expressing the sense of the House in denouncing the atrocious bombing in Our Lady of Mount Carmel Cathedral in Holos, Sulu, and extending its profound sympathy to the bereaved families of the unfortunate victims. Representative Villago.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2474, calling upon the House Committee on Economic Affairs and the members of the House to create an oversight committee on the Philippine Competition Commission. Representative Suarez.
Committee on Economic Affairs.
House Resolution 2475, supporting the unity statement of various students and youth leaders and formation against the implementation of mandatory RTC in senior high school. Representative Ilago.
Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Resolution 2476, expressing solidarity to the success of the youth and students forum all over the Philippines for registering their October rage against the attacks on the fundamental freedom of campuses. Representative Ilago.
Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Resolution 2477, directing the DBM to exempt state university and colleges from cash-based budgeting system. Representative Ilago.
Committee on Appropriations.
House Resolution 2478, condemning the intensified attacks against the youth and people's rights. Representative Ilago.
Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2479, expressing the sense of the House in support of Secretary Silvestre Bello as Secretary of the DOLE. Representative Garcia Albano et al.
Committee on Rules.
Messages from the Senate. Message dated January 31, 2019, informing the House that on January 30, 2019, the Senate designated Senators Aquino, Zubiri, Villanueva as conferee to the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill 8862 and Senate Bill 1532.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated 31 January 2019, informing the House that on January 30, 2019, the Senate designated Senator Gordon, Binay, Zubiri, Hunasan, and Drilon as conferees to the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of Senate Bill 1616 and House Bill 8861.
Committee on Rules.
Message dated January 31, 2019, informing the House that on January 30, 2019, the Senate approved the Conference Committee report on the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing votes on House Bill 6621.
Committee on Rules.
Message dated January 31, 2019, informing the House that on January 30, 2019, the Senate approved the Conference Committee report on the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions on Senate Bill 1531 and House Bill 8629.
Committee on Rules.
Message dated January 31, 2019, informing the House that on January 30, 2019, the Senate approved the Conference Committee report of the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of Senate Bill 1823 and House Bill 7376.
To the Committee on Rules.
Communications. Letters dated 9, 28, and 30 January 2019 of Janice G. Ayuson Zales, Deputy Director, Office of the General Counsel of Legal Services, BSP, furnishing the House with duly certified authentic BSP issuances.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
Letter dated January 3, 2019 of Salvador Medaldea, Executive Secretary, Office of the President, Malacanang, transmitting 2 original copies, each of Republic Acts number 11169 and 179, which were all signed by President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
To the Archives.
Committee reports. Report number 1185 of the Committee on Local Government on House Bill 1013.
Committee on Rules.
Reports number 1186 to 1187 of the Committees on Higher and Technical Education and Appropriation on House Bill 9017 and 9018.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1188 of the Committee on Natural Resources on House Bill 9019.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1189 of the Committees on Basic Education and Culture and Appropriations on House Bill 9021.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1190 of the Committee on Justice on House Bill 6916.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1191 and 1192 of the Committees on Higher and Technical Education and Appropriation and Ways and Means on House Bill 9022 and 9023.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1193 of the Committee on Welfare and Children on House Bill 9024.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1194 and 1195 of the Committees on Overseas Workers and Ways and Means on House Bill 6138 9025.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1196 of the Committee on Tourism and Appropriations on House Bill 9028.
To the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we recognize the gentleman, the chairman of the Appropriations Committee for an manifestation. May we recognize the Honorable Nonoy Andaya for his manifestation.
The Honorable Andaya is now recognized.
Yes, in fulfillment of my commitment, when we went on a one-on-one meeting with my Senate counterpart, one of the commitments which I gave to the BICAM conferees was I would report to the plenary as to the developments of the 2019 budget. At this point in time, Madam Speaker, let me just say categorically that the House Bicameral Conference Committee is ready to ratify our proposed 2019 budget at this point in time. But we would like to give courtesy to the Senate and wait for them for information on the matter. But as regards the House, we have already finished our work. We have done our assignment, and if there's a chance that we will sign it this evening, we are more than willing to do that. So, for information purposes. Thank you very much.
The manifestation of the Honorable Andaya is noted. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we suspend session.
Session is suspended for a few minutes. Session is resumed. Majority Leader,
Madam Speaker, I move that we call the roll of the honorable members. So moved, Madam Speaker.
the Secretary General is directed to call the roll of members.
Roll call of members. Honorable Representatives Abaya, Abayon, Abellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Atcheron, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agarao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Franz, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Mentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barzaga, Batawil, Bautista Bendigan, Milaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Bernes, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulot Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Ferdinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavit, Durano, D, Elago, Enverga, Erice, Erigel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Evardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia Gwendelin, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Goroseta, Gullas, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Halushos, Javier, Conhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lazatin, Liachon, Lee, Lemkaichong, Labrigat, Lopez Ben-Hur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Loyola, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magundadato Suharto, Magundadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariño, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Villana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Malañaon, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pagyao, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Chay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Ciesa Gabas, Kimbo, Radaza, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman, Romero,
Broadway and Rotary Internet Interact Club of Dr. Josefa Hara Martinez High School. They are in a group tour.
To the guests of the Honorable Chipeco, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we also greet the guest of the Honorable Leopoldo Batawil. They are the constituents from the municipality of Lingayen, Pangasinan, namely Judy Vargas, John Silvestre Tapia, Ramon Anselmo Quaresma, Jasper Passion, J. Mark Kevin Crisostomo, Susan Benabese, Eldo Ramos, Jonathan Ramos, and Mr. Gerald Michael Gutierrez.
May we request the guests of the Honorable Batawil to please rise to be recognized. Welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we also greet the guests of the Honorable Cheryl De Loso Montalia. They are the graduate students and graduate school lecturers of President Ramon Magsaysay Technological University, Castillejos Campus, namely the faculty or the lecturers, Ms. Presi Antonio, Ms. Magdalena Bautista, and Ms. Norma Ragini, and the students of the Masters in Public Administration.
May we request to the guests of Congresswoman Cheryl De Loso Montalia, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we also greet the guests of the Honorable Jeffrey Kong Hoon. They are the parent leaders of the municipality of Castillejos, Zambales.
Welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Lastly, Madam Speaker, may we greet the guests of the Honorable Baby Eileen Vargas Alfonso. They are the Provincial Vice Governor of Cagayan, Honorable Melvin Vargas Jr., Chairman Barangay Dalin Municipality of Bagao, Honorable Elmer Consejo, and the barangay officials of the municipality, officers of the Barangay Councilors League of the Municipality of Bagao.
To the guests of Honorable Vargas Alfonso, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, under the business of today, I move that we consider on third reading House Bill number 8899 and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the said measure and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to read the title of the measure and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
House Bill 8899, an act declaring August 1st of every year a special non-working holiday in the municipality of Compostela Province of Compostela Valley in commemoration of its founding day. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8899. Abaya, Nabalianosa, Abu, Abuega, Chiron, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Aleano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcilia, Sarenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Belaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Brion, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtrobiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Pendinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coco, Wanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor del Mar, De Losar, De Loso Montalia, De Maporo Abdullah, De Maporo Muhammad Khalid, Duabit Durano, Di Ilago, Enverga, Rice Ergel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasitaya, Gatchalian, Heron, Go, Ana Cristina, Go, Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Halusos, Javier, Cocon, Hun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilem, Kaichong, Lobregat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Loyola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magundadato Suarto, Magundadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Lasco, Nunez Malanao, Nominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kibo, Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocomora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo Roque, Sakdalan, sa Garbaria, sa Ali, Salcedo, sa Limbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Status Recto, sa Sarmiento Ergameri, Salvillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Charlite, Ada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Melesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 199 members voting in the affirmative, 0 voting against, and 0 abstaining, House Bill number 8899 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we'd like to greet the guests of the Honorable Cecilia Leonila Chavez. They are from Nueva Ecija, Brenda Mendoza, Tony Valdez, Nora Angeles, Benito Bayudan, Larry Guillermo, Chofilo Natividad, and Ronald Bulaon.
To the guests of Congresswoman Chavez, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we consider for the on third reading, House Bill number 8902, and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the said measure and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to read the title of the measure and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
House Bill 8902, an act declaring September 9 of every year a special non-working holiday in the municipality of Mina, province of Iloilo, in commemoration of its founding day. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8902. Abaya, Nobelionosa, Abu, Abuega, Chirona, Ako, Pacosta, Acosta, Alba, Jong, Advincula, Agarao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amate, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcilla, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bendigan, Belaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Brion, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Bictang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Biano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilaw, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Fredinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortez, Fortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosar, De Los Montalia, De Maporo Abdullah, De Maporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavit Dorano, Di Ulago, Enverga, Irisa Reguel, Ermita Buan, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardona, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garcias, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia, Albano, Garino, Oscar, Garincharo, Gasataya, Gatchilian, Heron, Gona, Arcina, Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales, Alexandria, Gonzales, Aurelio, Gonzales, Fernando, Goroseta, Gullias, Hernandez, Ferdinand, Hernandez, Paul, Herrera, D. Hofer, Haloso, Xavier, Coconhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lagnete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilam, Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Makapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato sa Harto, Magdadato sa Jid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Lasco, Nunez, Malañao, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Villanolo, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramiro Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sacdalan, Sagabria, Ali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salon, Salos, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Igarmeri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiaos, Singson, Swansing Estrida, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagroso, Tan Shoniti, Ada, Teves, Yanko, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco Cartera, Viloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villarasa, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamor, Mar Carmen, Zamor Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubir.
With 206 members voting in the affirmative, 0 voting against, and 0 abstaining, House Bill number 8902 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading House Bill number 8907 and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the said measure and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of the measure and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
House Bill 8907, an act declaring August 14 of every year a special non-working holiday in the municipality of Santo Tomas, province of Davao del Norte, to be known as the Municipality of Santo Tomas Foundation Day in commemoration of its founding anniversary. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8907. Abaya Nabelyano sa Abu, Abuega, Charon, ako, Pacosta, ako sa Alba, Jong, Advincula, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amantong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcilla, Saredas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bendigan, Belaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Brion, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtrobiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Fredinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosar, de los Montalia, de Maporo Abdullah, de Maporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavi Dorano, D. Elago, Enverga, Irisa Reguel, Ermita Buan, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garcias, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia, Albano, Garcia, Oscar, Garincharon, Casatay, Gatchilian, Heron, Gona, Cristina, Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales, Alexander, Gonzales, Aurelio, Gonzales, Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez, Ferdinand, Hernandez, Paul, Herrera, D. Hofer, Haluso, Xavier, Coconhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagban, Donete, Laugan, Lestin, Leachon, Lilam, Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leon na Makapagalaroya, Maceda Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Maganda Dato Sarto, Maganda Dato Jid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Dava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Lasco, Nunez Malañao, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez, Ato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagalberia, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Mary, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, C. Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelia, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorni, Teada Teves, Tiangco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, T. Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Villarde, Velasco Cartera, Veloso Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villaraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Pinacio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamor, Mar Carmen, Zamor Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 206 members voting in the affirmative, 0 voting against, and 0 abstaining, House Bill number 8907 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading House Bill number 8946 and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the said measure and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of the measure and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
House Bill 8946, an act declaring September 8 of every year a special non-working holiday in the municipality of Loon, province of Bohol, to celebrate Sidlaka, Rosetta Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Haloso, Xavier, Coconhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasitin, Liachon, Liliam, Cachong, Labrigat, Lopez Manuel, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagalaroy, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawa, Magudadato, Suardo, Magudadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mendig, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez, Malanyaon, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez, Ato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagalberia, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Mary, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, C. Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorni, Teada, Teves, Tiangco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, T. Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Villarde, Velasco Cartera, Veloso Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villaraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamor, Mar Carmen, Zamor Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 210 members voting in the affirmative, 0 voting against, and 0 abstaining, House Bill number 8946 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading House Bill number 8951 and request the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the said measure and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to read the title of the measure and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal votings.
House Bill number 8951, an act declaring the province of Nueva Vizcaya and mining free zone and providing penalties therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8951. Abaya, Abayo, Nobelianosa, Abo, Abueg, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Adbicula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Ang, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Abison, Narcilias, Arenas, at Tienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawin, Bautista, Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Sir Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Moravida, Brosas, Bulut Becta, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Predinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Tepeco, Coco, Juanco, Corrientes, Cortés, Cortuna, Coselan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalibi, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, de Venzor, Del Mar, del Rosario, de Los Montalia, Dimaporo Abdullah, Dimaporo Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermite, Buen, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Esbardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer, Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentevilla, Garbin, Garces, García, Gwendolyn, García, José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Desatay, Gatchalian, Hiron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Goroseta, Gulias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Fole, Herrera Hofer, Aloso, Sabir, Ko, Konghun, Labadabad, Lakson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Iachon, Lilim, Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Banulis, Loyola, Makapagalaroyo, Maceda, Matrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, mga dadato sa Harto, mga dadato sa Jid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Miliano, Menting, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nonius Malonyao, Nominal Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Rodasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapun, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo Roque, Sagdalan, Sagarbaria, Sale, Salceda, Salimbagon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sabel Llano, Sema, Xiao Silverio, Sinson, Swansing Estrelleta, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherny, Tijada, Tevez, Chaco, Ting, Tinio, Tolentino, Treña, Stugna, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Único, O Juliet, O Rolando, Ibarreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco, Velasco Cotera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suárez, Villarica, Villarin, Vilago, Yap Arthur, Yap Pelesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate Subiri.
With 210 members voting in the affirmative, 0 voting against, and 0 abstaining, House Bill number 8951 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading House Bill number 8958. Request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the said measure and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to read the title of the measure and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
House Bill 8958, an act renaming the stretch of road currently known as the North Luzon Express that traverses Barangay Balintawak in Quezon City, in the cities of Caloocan, Venezuela, in Metro Manila, through the city of Maykawayan, municipalities of Marinao, Bukawe, Balagtas, Giginto, city of Manolos, and municipalities of Plaridel, Pulilan, and all the provinces in Bulacan, through the municipality of San Simon in the city of San Fernando, the municipality of Mexico in the city of Angeles, up to Barangay Santa Ines in the city of Mabalaca, all the province of Pampanga, and which merges with the MacArthur Highway and continues northward into the rest of central and northern Luzon to the Marcelo del Pilar Expressway. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8958. Bayan na Baliano sa Abu, Abuega, Charon, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Jong at Vincula, Fortuna, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendoline, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Casatay, Gatchalian, Herod, Goana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Aloso, Xavier, Coconhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Leachon, Liliam, Caichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Makapagalaroy, Maceda, Madrana, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, maganda dati sa Harto, maganda dati sa Jid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez Malanao, Nominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Rodasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque Sakdalan, Sagabria, Sali, Salceda, Salimbagon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing, Estrelita, Swansing, Horacio, Suarez, C. Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shonitiada, Teves, Yanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate Zubiri.
With 212 members voting in the affirmative, 0 voting against, and 0 abstaining, House Bill number 8958 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, on February 4, 2019, we approve on third reading House Bill number 8909, I move that we reconsider the approval on third reading of the House Bill number 8909. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we reconsider the approval on second reading on House Bill number 8909.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we recommit the House Bill number 8909 to the Committee on Dangerous Drugs to allow the committee to introduce necessary amendments thereto. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of the Bicameral Conference Committee report on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 172 and Senate Bill number 1629, waiving government fees and charges on the issuance of documents required in the application for employment of first-time job seekers. Madam Speaker, in accordance with our rules, I move that we ratify the said Bicameral Conference Committee report. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, we are also in receipt of the Bicameral Conference Committee report on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 8861 and Senate Bill number 1616, extending the period for the grant of incentives to tourism enterprise zones. Madam Speaker, in accordance with our rules, I move that we ratify the said Bicameral Conference Committee report. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, we are in receipt likewise of the Bicameral Conference Committee report on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 8719 and Senate Bill number 1843, establishing and institutionalizing the seal of good local governance for local government units. In accordance with our rules, Madam Speaker, I move that we ratify the said Bicameral Conference Committee report. So
Is
move,
there
Madam
any
Speaker.
objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we designate the following members to the Bicameral Conference Committee report on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 8857 and Senate Bill number 1281, instituting the Farmers and Fisherfolk Enterprise Development Program of the Department of Agriculture, namely Honorable Jose Pangiliban Jr., Honorable Luis Ferrer, Honorable Cecilia Leonila Chavez, Honorable Wilfredo Caminero, Honorable Estrelita Swansing, and Honorable Orestes Solon. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I designate the following members to the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 8908 and Senate Bill number 1819, establishing the Office for the Social Welfare, namely Honorable Joselito Jes Manalo, Honorable Leonabel Rica, Honorable Ron Salo, Honorable Peter John Calderon, and Honorable Jose.
67, Representative Nunez Malanyaon and Villaferte.
To the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we suspend session for a few minutes.
Session is suspended for a few minutes.
Madam Speaker, I nominate on the part of the minority Congressman Garbin substitute the late Congressman Batucabe in the following committees: Dangerous Drug, Good Government and Public Accountability,
And consider for approval on second reading House Bill numbers 8963 as contained in Committee Report number 11460, House Bill 8984 as contained in Committee Report number 1161, House Bill 8985 as contained in Committee Report number 1162, House Bill 8986 as contained in Committee Report number 1163, House Bill 8987 as contained in Committee Report number 1164, House Bill 8988 as contained in Committee Report number 1165, House Bill 899005 as contained in Committee Report number 1183, House Bill 9009 as contained in Committee Report number 1184, House Bill 8806 as contained in Committee Report number 1042, House Bill 1013 as contained in Committee Report 1185, House Bill 9017 as contained in Committee Report number 1186, House Bill 9018 as contained in Committee Report number 1187, House Bill 90919 as contained in the Committee Report number 1188, House Bill 9012 as contained in Committee Report number 1189, House Bill 9022 as contained in Committee Report number 1191, and House Bill number 9028 as contained in Committee Report number 1196. So moved, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. All those in favor of the aforementioned House bills on second reading, please. Second. Majority Leader. Sorry.
Madam Speaker, I move that the explanatory note be made as the respective explanatory note of the authors of the said measures be made as.
On second reading, please say aye.
Aye.
All those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. The aforementioned measures are approved on second reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we are in accordance with our rules governing the inquiries in aid of legislation. I move that we refer House Resolution number 2317 as well as the speech delivered by Representative Frederick Shaw on November 12, 2018 to the Committee on Local Government. So moved, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, I move that we reconsider the approval of Journal number 45 dated January 28, 2019 for some amendments.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, I move that we amend Journal number 45 dated January 28, 2019 to reflect the registered no vote on House Bill number 8858 of Representative Josephine Ramirez Sato.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam
Majority
Speaker, I
Leader.
move that we approve Journal number 45 dated January 28, 2019.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, business for today, I move that we adopt House Resolutions number 2466 and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the said resolution.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of the resolution.
House Resolution number 2466, resolution expressing the profound condolences of the House of Representatives to the family of Taipan Henry C. Sr., empire builder and the father of Philippine retail.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we adopt House Resolution number 2466.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, before we continue, may I make a correction? Adopt House Resolution number 2466 in consolidation with House Resolution number 2422, 2432, 2433 in consolidation with House Resolution number 2431, 2436, 2440, 2442.
Is
So
there
moved, Madam
any
Speaker.
objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider House Resolution number 2392 and request the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the said measure.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of the said resolution.
House Resolution 2392, as a resolution commending and congratulating the University of the Visayas on its centennial anniversary of being a school that teaches love and service to humanity.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we adopt House Resolution number 2392. So moved,
Is
Madam
there
Speaker.
any objection? The chair hears none. The said resolution is hereby adopted. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we suspend session for a few minutes.
Session is suspended for a few minutes. Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we recognize the Honorable Senior Deputy Minority Leader, the Honorable Lito Atienza, for his inquiry.
Thank you, Mr.
Yep.
Majority Floor Leader.
The Honorable Atienza is now recognized.
This is just a clarificatory question. We just approved a number of measures, all in one motion. We would like to be clarified. Are these House bills all pertaining to the declaration of holidays in certain municipalities and cities exclusively?
Yes, Madam Speaker. 5 years, the franchise assigned to PBN Broadcasting Network Incorporated. In accordance with our rules, I move that we ratify the said bicameral conference committee report. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of the bicameral conference committee report on the disagreeing votes on House Bill number 7752, extending for another 25 years the franchise granted to Insular Broadcasting System. And in accordance with our rules, I move that we ratify the said bicameral conference committee report. Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Approved.
Madam Speaker, there is an objection.
Majority
To the
Leader.
Madam
earlier-
Speaker, may we know the concerns of the Honorable Elago?
Madam Speaker,
What
may
is
I
the
be
pleasure
given?
of the Honorable Ilago?
Madam Speaker, may I be given a time to explain my objection?
What are you objecting to?
Madam
On-
Speaker, I object to the consideration of House Bill H8961 on second reading.
Madam Speaker, just to clarify, we are still in the period of sponsorship and debate.
Yes,
The-
Madam Speaker.
The Honorable Author...
May I be given time to explain my objection to the consideration of House Bill 8961 on second reading?
The Honorable
Yes.
Ilago is given 5 minutes.
Speaker, it says here that all matters directly and principally relating to post-secondary and tertiary education, students' and teachers' welfare should be discussed and deliberated, tackled in the Committee on Higher and Technical Education. Nais lang pong maibahagi ng representasyon rin na ito na sa mga nakaraan na committee deliberation ng Committee on Basic Education and Culture, 2 beses na nirefer ang lahat ng measures na may kinalaman sa mandatory ROTC sa grades 11 and 12 sa isang joint committee hearing. Ngunit hindi po ito nangyari, Madam Speaker. No, kaya po, I hope and pray that the said measure, House Bill 8961, be recommitted to the Committee on Higher and Technical Education. That's all. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we note the manifestation of the Honorable Sara Elago. And
Madam Speaker, may I make a motion based on my explanation of opposition to the consideration of House Bill 8961?
Madam Speaker, I move to suspend session.
Session is suspended. Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we reiterate our motion to consider House Bill number 8961. It's covered by Committee Report 1146. I so move, Madam Speaker.
Speaker, I have an
The chair hears none. The
objection.
motion is
I
approved.
hope that that would be
Majority Leader.
considered and be heard no,
Mr. Speaker.
inside this hall.
Sino tatawa? May we call on the Honorable Durano, the sponsor of the bill. Madam
Madam
Speaker.
Speaker, let it be noted
Secretary
that
General.
I was silenced.
Point
My
of order,
objection
point of
was
order,
marginal.
Madam
Majority
Speaker.
Leader.
Point of order.
May we know the point of order, Madam Speaker?
Madam Speaker, there was an objection raised to the motion.
No, we wanted
And
to
it
know
has
the
not
point
been
of
acted
order.
upon.
What is the point of order? The point of order presupposes that a rule is violated. What rule is violated, Madam Speaker, may we know?
Before the
What
break in
rule?
the session,
What rule is violated?
Madam Speaker, the Honorable Ilago was given 5 minutes by the presiding officer, the
Madam
Speaker
Speaker,
herself,
Majority
The
in order to
Honorable
explain an objection to the motion
Tonchi, ano apelyido?
to resume
Tonchi
consideration
Tidjo is out of order,
of
Madam
the bill.
Speaker.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable
Eh?
Tino is out of order. Majority Leader, please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable
The
Durano to
Honorable
sponsor the
Durano
bill.
is recognized for
So
his
moved.
interpellation, for his sponsorship speech.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, this representation is ready to answer any questions or concerns that our colleagues may have with regards to House Bill number 8961.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we recognize the Honorable Congressman Rimpy Bondoc for his interpellation. So move, Madam Speaker.
The gentleman is recognized for his interpellation.
Madam Speaker, a correction. I'm here to deliver a sponsorship speech in favor of Committee Report 1146 on House Bill 8961. As a co-author and a co-sponsor, I will speak in favor of the bill since there are many of our colleagues who wish to interpellate the sponsor. May I just have my sponsorship speech into the records, Madam Speaker? Thank you.
Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam
Majority
Speaker,
Leader.
may we recognize the Honorable Congressman Toto Defensor for his interpellation.
The Honorable Defensor is recognized.
Good afternoon, Madam Speaker. Likewise, I rise in favor of House Bill number 8961, entitled An Act Mandating the Institutionalization, Development, Training, Organization, and Administration of Basic Reserve Officers Training Corps in grades 11 and 12 in public and private educational institutions, amending for the purpose Republic number 7077, otherwise known as the Citizen Armed Forces of the Philippines Reservist Act, and appropriating funds therefore. Likewise, I move that my speech in favor of this measure be read into the records of the House, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, next to interpellate, may we recognize the Honorable Congressman Ilago from Kabataan Party List.
The Honorable Ilago is now recognized for her interpellation.
Maraming salamat po, Madam Speaker. Again, I'd like to reiterate my earlier concern that this bill, House Bill 8961, didn't go through the deliberation of the Committee on Higher and Technical Education. How ROTC was implemented at the tertiary level would greatly affect how it will be implemented in senior high school, Madam Speaker. Kung ano po ang karanasan sa ROTC, sa kolehiyo, malaki ang epekto sa senior high school. Ngayon, nagagawin na natin itong mandatory at requisite pa para sa graduation ng grades 11 and 12. So, first, Madam Speaker, I'd like to ask a few questions on the senior high school implementation. Ito po ay isang bagay na matagal ng pinapanawagan ng kabataan na bago muna tayo magdagdag ng mga programa sa senior high school, magkaroon muna ng review sa mga unang taon ng implementasyon nito. Noong nakaraang taon, ang Department of Education ay nagbigay ng commitment na magsasagawa ito ng matagal nang pinapanawagan na review ay sa senior high school para ma-address kung ano man ang mga challenges na kinakaharap ngayon ng ating grades 11 and 12 student. Ngunit ito po ay hindi man lang nadinig sa loob ng Committee on Basic Education and Culture, bagkus nagpasa pa ng isang dagdag na programa grades 11 and 12. May we know, Madam Speaker, how many students are currently enrolled in senior high school po for the current academic year?
Section is resumed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, while we're collecting the data, can we proceed to the next question?
No, Madam Speaker. We cannot proceed with my next round of questions if we don't have information on the current student enrollment of senior high school.
Madam Speaker, still confirming with the Department of Education the data required by the Honorable Ilago.
Madam Speaker, humaharap po ngayon sa atin ang Committee on Basic Education and Culture sa pagpapasa ng isang batas na ipapatupad natin sa lahat ng senior high school sa buong bansa. At hindi po nila alam o wala pa ngayong maski man lang ballpark figure ng bilang ng mga mag-aaral na apektado ng bagong rekisito na ito sa graduation. Simple lang po ang hinihingi natin. Ilan ang student enrollment sa DepEd and non-DepEd senior high school? At nais po nating malaman kung gaano karami ang maaring maapektuhan nito upang sa pagpapatupad ng naturang batas na ito, matitiyak natin na ang mga nakaraang mga abuso at mga corrupt practices sa ROTC ay hindi na muling mangyayari pang muli. Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, total enrollees for senior high school, grades 11 and 12, total to 1.5 million students. However, the Department of Education, as of now, cannot provide the breakdown that Ilago is asking.
Madam Speaker, that's exactly the problem of this representation as regards this measure. We haven't even reviewed the plight of the senior high school students, teachers, kung paano ba napapatupad ang iba't ibang track na currently offered ngayon sa senior high school. Ilan ba dito sa ngayon ang pinapatupad sa mga DepEd schools dahil nakakatanggap po ang representasyon na ito ng mga ulat na marami pang mga non-DepEd schools, senior high schools, ang currently nag-o-offer ng senior high school dahil hindi pa sila na-accommodate sa loob mismo ng ating mga DepEd senior high school. Madam Speaker.
Well, Madam Speaker, I don't know how to reply to the Honorable Ilago. I just provided her with the total number of enrollees that the DepEd provided this representation.
May we know, Madam Speaker, if there's already an update on the review of the Department of Education as regards the implementation of the K-12 law?
As of now, Madam Speaker, they haven't provided us with the update of the review.
Madam Speaker, what has been done by the Committee on Basic Education and Culture to address the challenges and the showstoppers in the implementation of this program?
May I know from the good Honorable Ilago what she means by showstoppers, Madam Speaker?
Madam Speaker, the challenges that have been met during the 2 years of the implementation of the K-12.
Madam Speaker, as you know, the K-12 program had its first graduates just this year, and with the vast number of schools being reviewed by the Department of Education, as of now, they haven't finished the review, and as of now, the committee hasn't received the report, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, tinatanong po natin kung ang committee po ay hindi lamang ba naghihintay ng isang report. Ayan. Meron ba silang mga ginawang efforts para kalampagin itong Department of Education pagdating sa pagre-review ng K-12 program? Dahil magpasa hanggang ngayon, ang mga kinakaharap natin ng mga issue, isa sa 4 na mga graduate ng senior high school lamang ang wini-welcome ng mga kumpanya sang-ayon sa Philippine Chamber of Commerce para sa employment. Kalahati naman ng ating mga K-12 graduates ang hindi na makaka-proceed sa kolehiyo. Ayan dahil bukod doon sa pagkakaroon ng libre na tuition at other school fees sa state universities and colleges, 40% lamang ng mga first-year students ang kayang ma-accommodate nito. At nasa 60% pa rin ang mapupunta sa mga private na colleges. Ayan, kaya yan po yung mga malalaking issue ngayon na tinatawagan ng representasyon na ito na dapat muna ng Committee on Basic Education and Culture dahil ang pakiramdam po ng ating mga SHS students, sila ay parang ginawang mga lab rats na pinag-eeksperimentuhan lamang ng hindi natin akma na binabantayan kung anong epekto ng dagdag na 2 taon na ito sa ating mga senior high school students.
Madam Speaker, I take exception to the manifestation that the Committee on Basic Education and Culture is just sitting down and not doing anything. In fact, the committee has been doing follow-ups with regards to the progress of the review of the K-12 program. But, Madam Speaker, this afternoon, the issue here and the bill that we're trying to discuss here is the implementation of the ROTC program. So if the Honorable Ilago doesn't have questions with regards to this bill, then this representation will not answer any more questions if it doesn't pertain to House Bill 8961. Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, sinasalubong po natin ng galak ang sinabi ng ating distinguished sponsor tungkol sa ginagawa ng mga komite ng Basic Education and Culture pagdating sa pagpapatupad ng K-12 at para sa senior high school. Dahil nga ang pangunahin na punto ng pagtutol ng kabataan ay napakarami pang mga dapat i-address ng mga issues at concerns sa K-12. Nagdadagdag na tayo agad ng rekisito para sa graduation ng senior high school. Nais lang pong mailagay for the record ng representation na ito na imbes na yun muna ang ating unahin, madaliin, pag-usapan ngayong hapon, ay pinag-uusapan natin ang bagong programa na ito, mandatory ROTC para sa lahat ng grades 11 and 12. Now let me proceed to my next round of questions, Madam Speaker. This would pertain to the provisions of House Bill 8961. First, can the distinguished sponsor, Madam Speaker, relate to us the primary objective of this bill.
Madam Speaker, the primary objective of House Bill 8961 is to inculcate in the youth patriotism, nationalism, and encourage involvement in public and civic affairs, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, may we know from the distinguished sponsor if he has studied or reviewed how the National Service Reserve Corps under the National Service Training Program was mobilized exactly for the same reasons stated by the distinguished sponsor. Madam Speaker, just for the information of those who are listening to this interpellation, the National Service Reserve Corps, dyan po pumapasok lahat ng mga graduates ng NSTP program. No? Ang graduate ng Civic Welfare Training Service, ng LTS at maski ng ROTC para matugunan ang primaryang layunin na kakabanggit lamang ng distinguished sponsor na ang ating mga kabataan ay mapatimo sa kanila ang diwa ng pagiging makabayan, ng patriotism. At meron tayong Reserve Corps na maaring pakilusin. Ayan sa panahon na kailangan natin ng Reserve Corps, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, the NSTP program is implemented in the tertiary level. And the main reason why House Bill number 8961 has been introduced or filed is because when the NSTP law was signed in 2002, ROTC became optional, and hence the statistics I told earlier that ROTC enrollment dropped to 14% of the enrollees. So that's the reason why this bill has been introduced to bring back ROTC training, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, so what would be the effect of this proposed measure to the National Service Training Program?
Well, Madam Speaker, for one, ROTC won't be optional anymore. It will be mandatory, Madam Speaker.
Mandatory for grades 11 and 12,
Grades
Madam
11
Speaker.
and grades 12, Madam Speaker.
But at the tertiary level, it would still be an optional component, Madam Speaker. So wouldn't that be redundant if both of the laws would, have the same objectives? Meron na po tayo dun sa grade 11 and 12. Meron pa tayong CAT sa grade 10 na para din sa parehong mga layunin.
Madam Speaker, like I said, NSTP for the tertiary ROTC is optional. But during here in the grades 11 and 12, it's mandatory. So if the student opt for advanced ROTC training, then he or she can do it during in the tertiary level, Madam Speaker.
Alright. Madam Speaker, hayaan niyo po akong magpunta naman doon sa isa sa mga may init na topiko doon sa mga deliberasyon tungkol sa mandatory ROTC sa grades 11 and 12. At ito ang naging commitment ng Department of National Defense na sila ay magbibigay ng ulat tungkol sa ibinigay na listahan ng National Union of Students of the Philippines. Ito po ay isang alyansa ng mga public and private HEI-based student council sa buong bansa. Sila po ay nagbigay sa mga miyembro ng komite at pinasa rin nila ang listahan na ito sa secretariat mismo ng committee, ayan, para doon sa hinihintay na ulat ng DNT. Sa ngayon, Madam Speaker, wala pa rin natatanggap ang representasyon na ito na ulat mula sa DND, naipasa na lang ito sa komite at ngayon nagdedebate na tayo on second reading. Wala pa rin ang ulat na ito na pinangakong maibigay ng Department of National Defense. At sila ang magiging isa sa pangunahin na implementers ng mandatory ROTC sa grades 11 and 12. So, ngayon po ba, Madam Speaker, hawak ng ating distinguished sponsor ang ulat na nagmula sa DND?
Not yet, Madam Speaker. Wala, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, bakit po wala? Ito po ay paulit-ulit na tinatanong ng representasyon na ito at paulit-ulit din na nangangako ang Department of National Defense na na magbibigay sila ng status report on all these cases. Meron din po akong hawak na kopya ngayon, Madam Speaker, at kahit pa hindi na mandatory ang ROTC sa college, meron pa ring 14 na reported cases ng abuse at ng corruption sa loob ng ROTC. Why am I raising this concern, Madam Speaker? Katulad po ng nauna kong nasabi, kung paano pinapatupad ang ROTC sa kolehiyo, malaki po ang epekto sa kung paano naman to maipapatupad sa grades 11 and 12. At wala po tayong kahit anong assurance na kung anong mga nangyari noon ng mga abuso ay hindi na maulit muli sa senior high school.
Madam Speaker, the concerns raised by the Honorable Ilago concerns the tertiary level. And this representation as the chairman of the Committee on Basic Education and Culture doesn't have jurisdiction over the higher education, Madam Speaker. So this representation can only answer if the questions pertain to issues the Honorable Lady may have with regards to the implementation of the ROTC in grades 11 and 12, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, these issues were raised at the committee deliberation of Basic Education and Culture, and the commitment made by the Department of National Defense was also made inside the deliberation of the Committee on Basic Education and Culture. No? Bakit po hindi natin itulak na ang mga legitimate issues and concerns na ito po yung dahilan kung bakit bumaba ng record high yung enrollment sa ROTC sa kolehiyo dahil nga nagpapatuloy itong mga ganitong mga practices. At hindi natin papansin ngayon o hindi natin tutugunan o niwala man lang po tayong status report tungkol dito sa mga cases na ito. At hindi po ito biro. Ang naging dahilan and kung bakit ginawa ng optional ang ROTC ayon sa college. No? Ang tanong sa ating lahat, what led to the demotion of the ROTC being an optional component, being a mere optional component under the NSTP program? Hindi pa po natin nalilimot at hindi natin kakalimutan na hanggang ngayon, naghuhumayaw pa rin ng hustisya ang mga magulang at mga kamag-anak ni Mark Wilson Chua. Siya po ay isang UST student na nagsiwalat ng mga korupsyon na nangyayari sa loob ng UST ROTC unit. At magpasa hanggang siya po ay naging biktima na pamamaslang. At magpasa hanggang ngayon, 2 dun sa 5 na nahatulan ng guilty remain at large. Hindi pa rin po nahuhuli. Noong 2006, nakaranas rin po ng verbal abuse ang isang estudyante mula sa UP Diliman. Lahat po ito ay documented at pinasa mismo sa Committee on Basic Education and Culture. 2007 sa PUP Santa Mesa, 2010 UP Los Baños, 2014 Benguet State University. Sa same university po, nagtala din ng hazing at ng sexual abuse sa loob ng ROTC. Parehong taon sa De La Salle University rin, may kaso ng hazing. Sa parehong taon sa Ateneo de Davao University. 2015 sa UP Visayas Tacloban College. 2016 University of Mindanao Tagum. Ang kaso pong ito sa Mindanao Tagum ay naging subject din ng isang resolution ng representasyon na ito dahil naging viral yung video kung paano bugbugin ang isang kadete ng ROTC. Again, Madam Speaker, hindi ko lang po ito sinasabi dahil para mabigyan diin yung kaso na ito na hanggang sa ngayon ay hindi pa natutugunan. Kundi para din manawagan sa kapulungan ito at sa Committee on Basic Education and Culture mismo na hindi natin pwedeng baliwalain ang mga ulat na ito ng mga abuso at ng korupsyon na naging tulak sa mismong kongreso rin na ito na magpasa ng National Service Training Program. At ngayon, dahil malawak ang pagtutol sa tertiary level, ang ginagawa natin ay maibalik ito sa senior high school. Ayan kaya, Madam Speaker, sa Committee on Basic Education and Culture kung saan nagawa ang commitment ng AFP, hindi po natin matanggap na hanggang ngayon ay wala pa ring binibigay na status report hinggil dito.
Madam Speaker, if I may respond, no? During the committee deliberations, the Department of Education admitted that there were abuses committed, but they cannot say whether it was caused by CAT training or ROTC. During the committee deliberations also, the DNB made a commitment that these abuses can be prevented through the organizational and operational manual to be prepared before the implementation of the ROT.
Magpasa hanggang ngayon ay hindi pa rin nasusolusyonan. And let me just read for the record this recommendation, Madam Speaker, by the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Noong 2008 po, nagkaroon sila ng recommendation and sa Pilipinas and being a party to the CRC. Meron po silang rekomendasyon sa loob ng CAT. Hindi po pwedeng magsabi ang DepEd na hindi sila sigurado na may nangyayari ng mga abuso dahil ang naging basis mismo ng committee report na ito ay mga ulat na nagmula mismo sa DepEd. Ang sabi po sa report na ito, the committee notes the information that high school students, usually 15 or 16 years of age, continue to be required to undergo at least 1 year of citizenship advancement training, formerly known as Citizens Army Training, as a prerequisite for graduation. The committee is concerned that the CAT promotes militarism and is contrary to the peace-building education of the state party and to the spirit of the optional protocol. So, meron na pong mga pag-aaral hinggil dun sa mga kasalukuyan ng pinapatupad sa loob ng mga eskwelahan na may kinalaman sa military training. At tayo po ay hindi pa nagde-deviate mula sa direksyon na ito. Dahil magpasa hanggang ngayon, imbis na sundan itong recommendation na ito mula sa CRC, ang ginagawa pa natin ay dagdagan itong mga spaces for military training na ang mga eskwelahan mismo, ang mga school officials mismo, ang tumatanggi ng maipatupad sa loob ng kanilang mga eskwelahan. Yes. At Madam Speaker, ayan.
Is the Honorable Ilago done
Not yet,
with her
Madam Speaker.
interpellation?
Hindi pa po.
Can you please wind up? There are more interpellators who would like to ask.
Dagdag pa,
I'm
Madam
giving you
Speaker.
5 more minutes for your interpellation.
Bukod sa ito ay naging hotbed of abuses. Ayan. At may mahabang kasaysayan at kultura ng abuso at korupsyon na nananawagan ang representasyon na ito na ang Kongreso na ito ay magbigay rin naman ng commitment na tugunan ang mga report na ito ng mga abuso at korupsyon sa ROTC dahil gagawin natin itong mandatory sa grades 11 and 12 nang hindi man lang natutugunan ang mga kasong ito. Bukod pa dyan, hindi po ba ito ay labag doon sa napirmahan natin na na batas sa ating batas mismo, RA 7610, na nagsasaad na ang mga bata ay mga zona ng kapayapaan, children's as zones of peace. I note, Madam Speaker, that in the bill, there's this provision stating that no student below the age of 18 years shall take a direct part in hostilities. Meron po tayong ganitong proteksyon di umano na binibigay. Ayan, ngunit, hindi natin maitatanggi na ito ay labag pa rin sa protocol ng CRC at sa mismong batas natin na nagtitiyak ng espesyal na proteksyon sa mga bata laban sa abuso, laban sa pagsasamantala at laban sa diskriminasyon. Dahil sinasabi rin sa Section 22 ng naturang batas, children shall not be the object of attack and shall be entitled to special respect. Kaya po kung sila ay naka-enroll dito sa mandatory ROTC, kahit pa sila ay hindi dapat nire-recruit sa loob ng AFP, sila pa rin ay magiging subject or magiging object ng attack ng mga nais umatake sa ating Department of National Defense. Kaya ito po ay isang forma ng abuso, isang forma ng pagsasamantala sa ating mga bata. Yes, Madam Speaker, may I get a response from the distinguished sponsor? Isn't this measure a violation of Republic Act 7610?
Madam Speaker, Republic Act 7610, or the Special Protection of Children Against Child Abuse, I believe that this bill is not violating it. Because when we signed the protocol to the Convention on the Rights of the Child, there was a conditional provision, Madam Speaker. And that condition is that the minimum age for voluntary recruitment in the armed forces of the Philippines is 18 years, except for training purposes whose duration shall have the students attain the majority age at the completion date. Madam Speaker, after graduating from senior high school, majority of the students will be 18 years old then, Madam Speaker. So this bill is not violating the said protocol, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, po may itatanggi ng distinguished sponsor na ang mga bata ay maging object ng attack by being enrolled in the mandatory ROTC program. And kahit pa hindi po sila rekrutin, wala po tayong assurance na sila ay
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the election I move for the election of Representative Manuel Jose M. Dalipias, Chairperson of the Committee on Welfare of Children, Vice Representative Divina Grace CU. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, next
Madam
to interpolate
Speaker,
is
according
the
to our rules,
Representative
each
Francel
member-
Castro from Party List Act Teachers. I move, Madam
Madam
Speaker,
Speaker.
to recognize
Point of
Representative Francel Castro.
The Honorable Castro is recognized.
Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we inquire what rule is violated?
Yes, Madam Speaker, this is with regard to the time limit of
Madam
each
Speaker, the
member
rule sets
in
the
our
maximum,
interpolator.
but does not set the minimum. So it's within the discretion of the majority leader how long a person can ask within that particular one hour period.
Section 91 states that a member shall not speak for more than 1 hour in debate, so it is only a maximum.
So, Madam
Majority
Speaker, may I
Leader, please
reiterate my
proceed.
motion to
Yes, Madam Speaker,
recognize
then
Representative
let it
Francel
be known
Castro,
that
the
I
Party List
hope
Act Teachers.
to interpolate again for the second round, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may I reiterate my earlier motion to recognize Representative Francel Castro from the Party List Act Teachers for her interpellation.
Representative
So moved, Madam
Castro is
Speaker.
recognized to interpolate for 20 minutes.
Madam Speaker, in as much as the interpellee is not present, so I move that it is considered waived. Her right to interpolate is being waived, Madam Speaker. Madam
Majority Leader,
Speaker,
please proceed.
pursuant to Section 54 of our rules, I move to close the debate on the measure. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker,
Madam Speaker, I
Madam
move that we
Speaker.
open the period of committee amendments. I move that we open the period of amendments. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, I move that we open the period of committee amendments.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, there being no committee amendments, I move that we close the period of committee amendments.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, I move that we open the period of individual amendments.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, I respectfully move that we recognize the Honorable Congresswoman Rosana Ria Vergara, the 3rd District of Nueva Ecija, for her individual amendments.
The Honorable Vergara is recognized for her individual amendments.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Will the honorable author be open to several amendments on this bill that I support?
Yes, Madam Speaker.
May I request, honorable author, that we delete in section 6 the lines, starting in line 16, it shall be mandatory for all public and private universities, college, and similar learning institutions to offer and provide a training school for advanced ROTC program until line number 29.
We accept the amendment, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
The next, Madam Speaker, is in section 4. Could we just
Madam
add
Speaker,
on-
may we inquire first from the chairperson, the sponsor, if he's willing to accept the
He
proposed
responded
amendment.
that he accepts
Yes,
the
we
amendment.
accept,
Thank you
Madam
very
Speaker. Majority Leader.
On the next amendment, Madam Speaker, is in section 4. I would just like to add the line after the ROTC training is aimed to instill patriotism, love of country, moral and spiritual virtues, respect for human rights, and adherence to the Constitution. I would like to add, in no way shall the ROTC be used for political aims, to teach and instill a particular ideology, and as a mechanism for hazing and abuse.
What does the sponsor say?
We accept, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
And the next one, Honorable Speaker, I would like to insert in between section 8 and 9, making this new section, section 9, and I read, section 9, the ROTC Grievance Board. There shall be created a Reserved Officers Training Corps Grievance Board composed of 1 representative from the Department of National Defense and 2 representatives from the Department of Education, with a more senior representative from the Department of Education as a chairperson. These representatives shall be appointed for their known integrity, probity, and independence. The ROTC Grievance Board shall have the following powers: investigate and resolve any and all complaints in any form involving corruption and abuse of any form in the ROTC program, ensure that the ROTC program be free from politicization and from being used to instill a particular ideology, and 3, recommend policies and reforms to ensure adherence to the ROTC program, to the Constitution, and all laws penalizing abuse in any form. All decisions of the ROTC Grievance Board shall be appealable to the Office of the President. And the next section, section 10, liability of the educational institution. The instructor or faculty in charge of ROTC shall be responsible for monitoring the activities involved in the ROTC. The instructor or the faculty in charge must be a duly recognized active member in good standing of the faculty at the school in which the ROTC course is being implemented. The school or the university and its administrator shall exercise special parental authority and supervise the implementation of the ROTC. In case of violation of any of the provisions of this Act and other related laws, the instructor or faculty in charge and the school or university and its officials shall be responsible and liable for any damage or injury caused to a student.
We accept subject to style, Madam,
Madam Speaker, on the part of the House, we accept the proposed amendment subject to style.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Those are all the amendments.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, there being no other member who registered to
Speaker.
propose individual amendments, I move
Madam
that we close the
Speaker.
period of individual amendments.
I'd like to signify my intent to propose individual amendments.
Majority
to
Leader.
Madam Speaker, the rule is for them, if they have proposed amendments, is for them to approach the majority leader and signify your intention. In as much as they did not do so, Madam Speaker, that particular is not considered.
Madam Speaker, would it
Majority Leader,
discount?
please proceed.
I'm standing here now to, manifest
Majority
my
Madam
intent
Speaker,
to
as I move that we close the
propose
period of
individual
individual
amendments.
amendments.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Objection, Madam
Majority
Speaker.
Leader.
I move that we close, Madam Speaker, the period of amendments.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, I move that we now vote on second reading, House Bill number 8961. So move, Madam Speaker. As
There is a
amended.
motion to approve House Bill number 8961 on second reading. All those in favor, please say aye. All those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. House Bill number 8961 is approved on second reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the change of referral of House Resolution number 2317 on the speech delivered by Representative Frederick Xiao on November 12, 2018 concerning illegal entry and dumping of hazardous plastic garbage from South Korea in the PFDEC Industrial Estate in Tagoloan, Misamis Oriental, from the Committee on Local Government to the Committees on Good Government and Public Accountability, Ecology, and Local Government. So moved, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker,
Majority
earlier,
Leader.
we recommitted House Bill number 8909 to the Committee on Dangerous Drugs for necessary amendments. I move, Madam Speaker, that we could reconsider the recommitment of House Bill number 8909 to the Committee on Dangerous Drugs.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, I move to suspend.
Session is suspended for a few minutes. Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider reports, House Resolution number 780 and 799 as covered by Committee Report 799.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
In accordance with our rules, Madam Speaker, I move for the adoption of the findings and recommendations contained in the committee reports on resolutions and inquiries in aid of legislation.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we take up, or we consider report covered by Committee Report number 1053, and I move that Secretary General read the title of the motu proprio inquiry.
The Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of the inquiry.
Committee Report 1053, Report, Motu Proprio Inquiry in Aid of Legislation on the circumstances of the attack on Resorts World Manila that occurred on Friday, June 2, 2017.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, in accordance with our rules, I move that we adopt findings and recommendations of the said motu proprio inquiry.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, last October 10, 2017, the House adopted the findings and recommendations of Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability contained in Committee Report number 425. In view of the fact that there are other disputed facts and circumstances that need the review and assessment by the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability on the subject report, I move, with leave of the House, to reconsider the adoption of the findings and recommendations of the committee in said report. So moved, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
In view of the recommendation of the body, said report, I move, with leave of the House, to recommit the subject committee report to the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability for further investigation and to direct the Secretary General to inform the concerned agencies of the actions taken by the House.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, with leave of House, I move to rescind the approval of House Bill number 8725, which was previously approved on third reading by the body last January 14, 2019, due to intervening facts and considering further that the House is no longer bent in pursuing the passage of this measure. So moved, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of the Bicameral Conference Committee report on disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 8734 and Senate Bill number 1534, strengthening the Magna Carta for scientists, engineers, researchers, and other science and technology personnel in the government. Madam Speaker, in accordance with our rules, I move that we ratify the said Bicameral Conference Committee report.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of the Bicameral Conference Committee report on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 8794 and Senate Bill number 1558, defining gender-based threat, public spaces and online sexual harassment, providing protective measures and prescribing penalties therefore. Madam Speaker, in accordance with our rules, I move that we ratify the said Bicameral Conference Committee report.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we designate the following additional... Oh. Ano pangalan mo? Madam Speaker, I move that we designate additional member, the Honorable Ron Salo, in the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 8885 and Senate Bill number 1597, the Student Fair Discount Act.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve Journal number 48, dated February 4, 2019. So moved, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The Journal of February 4, 2019 is hereby approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to suspend.
Session is suspended for a few minutes.
Tapos na. Tapos na. Uy.
Yung kay Manong Raul. Kasi yung listahan natin.
Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we designate the following members to the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing votes on disagreeing provisions on House Bill number 8179 on granting Solar para sa Bayan Corporation a franchise to construct, install, establish, operate, and maintain distributable power technologies and mini-grid systems throughout the Philippines. These are the following: Representative Franz Alvarez, Representative Fredinel Castro, Representative Arthur Yap, Representative Joel Mayo Almario, Representative Maria Carmen Zamora, and Representative Danilo Suarez. So moved, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we take up additional reference of business, and for this purpose, may we request the Secretary General to read the titles.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The Secretary General is directed to read the additional reference of business.
Additional reference of business, committee report. Report on Committee on Agrarian Reform regarding House Bill number 9041 entitled An Act Mandating the Completion of the Road Acquisition, Distributing, Amending for the Purpose, Republic Act 9700. Representative Relampagos, Bagilat, Bag-Aw, Bordado, and Villarin.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report on the Committee on Transportation and the Committee on Ways and Means, House Bill 9042, an act establishing the scope and procedure for Philippine ship registry, recognition, and enforcement of maritime claims, and limitation of liability, as well as providing for essential incentive. Representative Sarmiento Manalo, Bagilat.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report of the Committee on Local Government regarding House Bill 9043, entitled An Act Creating Barangay in the City of Dasmariñas, Province of Cavite, to be known as Barangay Victoria Reyes. Representative Acheron Bersaga.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report on Committee on Local Government regarding House Bill 9044, An Act Creating Barangay in the Dasmariñas, Province of Cavite, to be known as Barangay New Era. Representative Acheron Bersaga.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report on the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization regarding House Bill number 9045, an act authorizing the transfer of DYSL radio station located in the municipality of Sugod, Province of Southern Leyte, to the municipality of Leon, Province of Southern Leyte. Representative Sakdalan Mercado.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report on the Committee on Foreign Affairs on House Resolution number 2491, resolution recognizing and fully supporting the efforts of President Moon Jae-in of the Republic of Korea to bring peace, reconciliation, prosperity, and stability to the Korean Peninsula. Representative Belmonte,
To the
Feliciano.
Committee on Rules.
Report of the Committee on Foreign Affairs on House Resolution 2492, resolution designating the year 2019 as the year of mutual exchanges between the Philippines and the Republic of Korea in celebration of the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relations. Representative Belmonte.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report on the Committee on Human Rights on House Resolution 948, entitled Resolution Calling for the House of Representatives to investigate in aid of legislation the alleged secret detention facility of the Manila Police Station 11. House Resolution 950, a resolution urging Oversight Committee providing under RA 9745, House Resolution 960, resolution directing the House of Representatives Committee on Human Rights to conduct an investigation in aid of legislation in secret detention cell, and House Resolution 976, a resolution directing the appropriate House Committee to conduct an investigation in aid of legislation regarding the discovery of the Commission on Human Rights of the alleged secret detention room in Manila. Sponsors, Representative De Los Montaña, Recomora, Bagilat, Alihan.
To the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on second reading House Bill number 149, contained under Committee Report 1167. For this purpose, may we request the Secretary General to read the title of the bill.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title of said bill.
House Bill 149, an act providing for the establishment and construction of the second runway at the Mactan Cebu International Airport with its concomitant access taxiways and rapid exit taxiways, runway light system, and navigational landing equipment, and appropriating funds therefore.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Representative Dilmar to sponsor the measure.
The Honorable Delmar is now recognized for his sponsorship speech.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Majority Leader. I move, Madam Speaker and Majority Leader, that the explanatory note of the measure be considered as my explanatory, privilege speech.
Is there any objection? The
As
Chair-
my sponsorship speech.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam
Majority
Speaker, I
Leader.
move that we open the period of interpellation.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, there being no person who wished to avail to interpellate the sponsor, I move that we close the period of interpellation.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, I move that we open the period of amendments.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Madam Speaker, there being no one who registered to either committee or individual amendments, I move that we close the period of amendments. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve on second reading House Bill number 2462. So move, Madam Speaker. 149. Sorry. Madam Speaker, apologies. I move that we consider on second reading House Bill number 149. So move, Madam Speaker.
There is a motion to approve House Bill number 149 on second reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. House Bill number 149 is approved on second reading. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, Majority Leader.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, at this juncture, may we recognize the Honorable Carlos Zarate to avail of his privilege hour.
No.
Question hour. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved. The Honorable Zarate is now recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I rise on a personal and collective privilege. Kagalang-galang na Speaker, sa mga karaniwang pagkakataon, ang pagkamatay ng mahimbing na natutulog ay marahil ang pinakamainam na paraan upang pumanaw sa mundong ito. Walang sakit, walang hirap, makakapiling ang may likha na para lamang dumaan sa isang mahabang panaginip. Pero hindi sa pagkakataong ito, Madam Speaker. Sa karaniwang araw, ang pagkamatay sa pamamaril ay parang hindi na bago. Lalo na sa panahon ito na halos wala nang pagpapahalaga sa buhay ng tao. Patayin kita, kill them, bombahin ko ang mga paaralan ninyo. O di kaya'y uubusin ko kayo. Mga katagang nawawalan na ng gimbal sa taong bayan dahil sa dalas nating naririnig ito. Tila ba kinakalyo na rin ang mga puso ng mga tao sa araw-araw na pagpaslang, lalong-lalo na ng ating mga mahihirap sa patuloy na madugong kampanya laban sa droga
ng pamahalaan. Pero hindi sa pagkakataong ito, Madam Speaker. Pinaslang noong January 30 ang aming kasamang si Randy Felix Malayaw, ang Regional Coordinator ng Bayan Muna sa Lambak ng Cagayan o sa Cagayan Valley, habang lulan siya ng isang bus pauwi ng Isabela. Alas 2:30 ng madaling araw, nang umakyat sa bus ang berdugo, binaril ng 2 beses ang tulog na si Randy Malayaw sa kaduwag na tumalilis ito. Kahayop-hayupan, hindi niya sukat kung gaano karumaldumal ang pagkitil sa buhay ng aming kasama na si Randy. Maraming pagpaslang sa ilalim ng administrasyong ito, pero hindi ang katulad nito. Puno ng galit at pighati ang puso ng sambayanan sa pagkamatay ng aming kasamang si Randy Felix Malayaw. Ang aming kasama na hindi pangkaraniwan, ang aming tinaguriang gentle brown giant na si Ka Randy. Ang hindi pangkaraniwang buhay ni kasamang Randy ay buong-buo na inialay nito para sa bayan at sa masang inaapi. Manunulat si Ka Randy Malayaw mula pa noong siya ay nasa kolehiyo at hinirang siya bilang Vice President for Visayas ng College Editors Guild of the Philippines. Sa katunayan, hanggang sa siya ay pinaslang, kolumnista siya ng Northern Dispatch Weekly. Hindi lamang siya delikadong aktivista, napakadali lamang natanggapin niya ang mga alok na maging mamamahayag, radio anchor o kaya ay isang photojournalist. Gumraduate ng Universidad ng Pilipinas si Randy Malayaw. Kaya maari sana siyang naging researcher, siyentista, food technologist at food sensory panelist. Katunayan, tanyag ang kanyang pansit kabagan na ginagamitan ng microbiology, physics at chemistry, at pwede rin siya sanang magtayo ng kanyang sariling pansiteria. Lahat na ito ay pwedeng naging siya kung hindi niya pinili at higit na inaalay ang kanyang buhay para sa bayan. To serve the people selflessly is glorious, wika niya. Ang maglingkod sa sambayanan nang walang pag-iimbot ay isang kaluwalhatian. Noong April 2008, si Ka Randy ay hinuli at inabdak sa isang mall sa Cainta, Rizal. Inilitaw lamang siya matapos ang 5 araw ng 5th Infantry Battalion ng Philippine Army. 5 araw siyang tinorture habang isinailalim sa matinding interogasyon. Sa kabila ng sakit at takot para sa sarili at sa mga mahal niya sa buhay, naging matatag si Ka Randy. Matapos siyang dukutin at ay patong-patong nagawa-gawang kaso naman ang ipinataw sa kanya. Una ay ang pagpatay raw sa tirador ng diktador na si Rodolfo Aguinaldo at sa bodyguard nito. Nang mapawalang sala siya sa pagpatay, sinampahan naman siya ng kaso noong 2010 sa isang raid daw ng New People's Army. Kaya inilipat lamang siya ng kulungan. Kalaunan, pinawalang sala rin siya sa paratang na ito. Gayunpaman, 4 na taong nakulong si Randy Malayaw. Ngunit, Madam Speaker, hindi sayang ang oras na inilagi niya sa piitan. Doon ay inihalal si Ka Randy ng mga inmates. Siya ay naging gobernador ng kulungan, siya ay naging kuya, psychiatrist, tagapayo, paralegal, at maging tagasulat ng mga liham ng hindi marunong magbasa at magsulat ng mga bilanggo. Nag-organisa rin siya ng sports fest, medical missions, gumawa ng literacy program. Sa isang pagkakataon ay sinulat din niya pati ang thesis ng warden para makagraduate ito. Sa Tugigaraw at sa Iligan City Jail, hinanal siya bilang governor ng mga inmate. Bloom where you are planted, ang sabi nga niya. Kaya hindi sukat ng berdugong pumatay kay Ka Randy ang halaga ng kanyang buhay. Ang lahat ng ito ay hindi mababaling dedikasyon na pagsilbihan ang mamamayan ang dahilan kung bakit siya piniling consultant sa peace talks sa pagitan ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas at ng National Democratic Front of the Philippines. Ang sabi nga niya, "Of course, I am optimistic about the peace talks, We have to be. Otherwise, all these talks will be for nothing. We have to have hope because that would move us forward. No matter how difficult it is to forge peace agreement, there must be some form of resilience. We have to work hard for it. Peace has been very elusive for centuries and for years. Kaya bago nag-collapse ang peace talks noong June 2008, Madam Speaker, kasama nga si Randy Malayaw sa pagbubuo ng kasunduan upang magkaroon ng resolusyon ang halos 5 dekada ng tunggaliang armado sa ating bayan. Hindi alam ng pumaslang kay Randy Malayaw ang halaga ng kanyang buhay. Kasimbigat ng Cordillera, kasimbigat ng bundok Cordillera ang kanyang pagkawala. Ngunit nagkakamali ang pumaslang sa kanya kung inaakala nito na ang kanyang pagkawala ay ikakaatras ng kilusang nais baguhin ang lipunang mapagsamantala at mapangapi. Idinilig ni Randy Malayaw ang kanyang dugo sa lupa, pataba sa malawak, malalim at matibay na kilusang dudurog sa pasista. Agbyag ete panakidangang ti umili, mabuhay ang pakikibaka ng mamamayang lumalabang. Itigil ang pamamaslang, katarungan ipaglaban, hustisya para kay Randy Felix Malayaw. Maraming salamat, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Carlos Zarate to the Committee on Rules. So move, Madam Speaker.
The speech of the Honorable Zarate is referred to the Committee on Rules.
Move to suspend.
Session is suspended for a few minutes. Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Sara Jane Ilago of Kabataan Party List for her short manifestation. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The Honorable Sara Ilago is recognized for a brief manifestation.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to manifest this representation's request that my privileged speech that was supposed to be delivered last Monday be entered into the records. This speech is about the youth and students' call to stop tuition and other fee increases for the next academic year. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, I respectfully move that we enter into the record the speech of the Honorable Sara Jane Ilago. So move, Madam Speaker.
The manifestation of the Honorable Ilago is noted.
Madam Speaker.
Majority
Madam
Leader.
Speaker.
Majority
Move to
Leader.
suspend.
Session is suspended. Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker,
Madam Speaker, I respectfully move that
Madam
we
Speaker,
recognize the Honorable
move,
Greg
move to
Casataya for
adjourn,
his
Madam Speaker,
short
since
Majority
it's
Leader.
very clear that we no
Majority
longer
Leader.
have a quorum on the
Session
floor.
is suspended.
I move to adjourn.
Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, respectfully move that we recognize the Honorable Greg Casataya for his short manifestation.
The
So move, Madam
Honorable
Speaker.
Greg Casataya is recognized for his short manifestation.
Yeah. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I was supposed to deliver a privilege speech last Monday, but may I just request that the privilege speech in the light of the proposed liberalization of sugar importation, which will affect about 72,000 agrarian reform beneficiaries in the Negros, so in Negros Occidental, be entered into the records of the House of Representatives, Madam Speaker. Thank you very much.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I respectfully move that we insert into the record the copy of the speech of the Honorable Greg Casataya. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I respectfully move that we adjourn session until tomorrow, February 7.
Is
So
there
move, Madam Speaker.
any
3 o'clock in the
objection?
afternoon.
The chair hears none. The session is adjourned until 3 o'clock in the afternoon of February 7, 2019.